What's up, Blanco ladies? Happy Halloween. I want to react to all of the old photos of me throughout my transition. I mean, we'll look at some pre-transition ones too, just to sort of see a difference. A lot of the reason I made this channel was to help a lot of other trans girls who kind of struggle in gaining like confidence and like how you look and stuff, where it's like, there's just like knowledge and like basic stuff like you're kind of not aware of, that you weren't taught as a kid, and just like lack of experience because you're just starting out. I think it's important to sort of poke fun at and laugh, but also look back on certain photos of yourself and go, hey, I used to look like that and I don't anymore. And so, hey, that works. And again, don't be too critical of yourself in the current. I think you should really enjoy yourself because you're never gonna have fun. I've experienced that. I don't know why, but I'm like really excited about like this whole thing. Oh, okay, hello. I just realized I'm in the watching position. You might be wondering why I was doing this, but like, I was basically in visual arts class and I was trying to mimic like a pose I was trying to do. This character is like kind of cool looking. When you find out where it came from, it's just, you know, this dude. Was this the first one? This one's saying April 30th, 2018. Okay, let's take a look. This was like from really far away. Okay, you can tell I was a little on the heavier kind of side. And this was something I tried to do right away, which is just trying to add volume to like a small dude kind of head. I just kind of used some gel and just kind of flicked my hair. Not a bad start. I look okay. This was like one of those that I actually showed somebody. This was before transition. You can tell because of the caterpillars, but this is a cute look. You've got it's kind of a tattoo choker, I guess a little bit, but I've got a dangling sort of necklace. This is actually, the blush kind of actually brought out a little bit. It's amazing like what blush can do to like feminize your face. When you actually get up close, you're just like, okay, what happened with the eyeshadow? For some reason, I tried to do this downward arch. When you get up close, it's like, did I shave that day? Okay. But the hair is nice and fluffy. I'll give it that. This was in the month that it came out. So this one I'll give a solid 7. I like this photo a lot. And I actually really like this look. It's just sleek. It formed my waist. And you can kind of see like my weight loss difference. Okay, I didn't style my hair. That's a sad dress. That's just sad. And I had like the scene thing of putting on way too many like rings on. Does it work? I don't know. It just like, well, they're big and clunky. I don't know if it really ends up helping, but this takes the cake as the worst photo I could ever possibly conceive of me. This was back in June, so it was my second month coming out. Everything's wrong. Everything is wrong. Okay. The contour. Why is there like a texture on my skin? I guess I did recreate bone structure. I did a wide kind of thing down here. What is this shade here? Like foundation's here, then it becomes like a yellow concealer, and then I just dotted blush right here. Then concealer right here. But the contour went all the way down here. And that stash is, whew. But like what's going on here? I get a lot of blueness in the inside of like the bridge, I guess. So I actually take the same color corrector because it cancels out a little bit of blue. It's like a peachy sort of color. And I put it in here because I noticed there's a lot of discoloration there. These eyebrows just go, they meet the wing. It's an eyebrow that met the wing. It's kind of a messy eyeliner, kind of helps to get like a waterproof one so that it doesn't do what it's doing right now. This is in warmer weather. It's kind of already smudging a little bit. I mean, granted, like the wing is actually a little, it's a fleck. There's no blending going on at all. And the lips, well, we're not gonna get into that. But I mean, my hair looks kind of cute. Why am I shitting on myself so much? Nobody liked this photo. Okay, now we're getting into the real goth kind of girl thing going on. Oh boy. Yeah, see, like this one, it's like you cover it up in black and white, maybe put like a feminizing face filter and you're ready to go. This is in October. This is when I started HRT. They're either Monroe's or angel bites. A lot of stuff I struggled with, or that I still continue to struggle with, is eyebrows. I think they look okay right now. And I was sort of debating on whether I wanted it really thin, moderately sort of shaped like I kind of do now. I don't try to overly thin it. I don't find it actually benefits in feminizing your face. And I also didn't know if I wanted black eyebrows or not. I was told basically like, look, if you want a girly brow, just make an arch. So I'm like, here's your arch. And I'm wearing glasses that are dude glasses, so it doesn't sort of make your eyes kind of pop. And I had kind of like a scene hair thing. The problem with a lot of collars, I'm noticing this, I'm actually wearing a hair clip at the back of this. They're just too big. So you have to fold it, put a hair clip in there just to look presentable. And so this collar should be going, it should be like sitting next to my Adam's apple in this photo, but it just doesn't. Oh, my eyebrows actually don't look that bad. The hair is kind of soft. I kind of like it. Man, those are some wide brows. Yeah, I was putting in a lot of concealer here. You can tell it's like a lot brighter down here. I just chose any lipstick I sort of wanted, apparently. I think if we zoom in, it's crazy how much you need to mind like skincare. When people get up close to you, it's very clear when you wear a lot of makeup, and it's very clear when you got stuff under that makeup. Follicles here. I don't know what was going on with my nose. Did I get sunburn? And doing makeup around piercings is a pain in the ass, let alone shaving. So we have this one. What is that lip? Wait, what did I do? Like even like the windows in my glasses look greasy looking. Like this is texture central. Sorry to zoom this in on you. I'm like why am I being so self-hating on this? I was happy. I was happy when I took these photos. And you should be too. Just laugh at it later. You can sort of get the vibe, like when you look there, in there, you can see a stash coming right in. Concealers, or at least like creamy concealers, definitely have a way of differentiating themselves when it's like on your face and you haven't like set it with like powder. So you can kind of see that like, this is where like the cream concealer is. It's just all over my face. And just like the foundation, like you can see it's just emphasizing everything. This is when I had, this is a fresh, you can see it. That was the scarification on my forehead right when I did it. So I did that, I guess June 20 something, 2019. Yeah, it's like I had bangs. So when it was healing, it was like kind of fine. But this is actually kind of a cute photo. These photos kind of trigger me because I was looking for a powerful, dominant woman and I was really, really lonely. The glasses are actually kind of helping. They're a little nerdy. I actually got my septum done. You can see there. This was like at a kink event. I was French maid. And my hair is actually, it's just got some like waves to it. So, and I didn't even do my hair. So, and this photo, so this is a very recent thing I'm trying to do. Again, I don't know how good my eyebrows are, but what I noticed I tended to do was I left the sort of hairs that go like this in the front of the eyebrows, but I found it's such a boyish type of eyebrow. Those are the hairs that are kind of forming into the dreaded unibrow. And you can kind of see it here. The brow hair here is so like unmanageable. Unless you've just combed it just right and never touch it, it's gonna go straight up in the middle like this, and it gives the illusion that it's like a bigger brow than you're actually looking at. Whenever I did like thinner brows, I find it just made my face larger, and sometimes it can make your eyes a little smaller, which is interesting to have found out. So I've got my septum and my angel bites in. I'm clearly going for the goth look. The hair looks pretty good, actually. It's kind of edgy, kind of punky, but it's got a softness and fluffiness to it. So I hate wearing glasses with makeup. I should do a video on that and learn more about it. I just always hated these rims get coated in whatever you have on your face, mostly foundation. I hate it. When you look back, it's so clear, like when you became conscious of covering your 5 o'clock shadow and when you didn't. You can just kind of see some grayness here. And one of the things I now know never to do is to attempt a full makeup look without shaving, because I just find it never, ever ends well. Because for one thing, even if it's possible to have covered it up, there's inevitably going to be a really gross kind of texture. And secondly, your hair grows. It doesn't stop growing when you put makeup on it. It's gonna start coming and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, and then I did sort of a Velma kind of look here, but I was trying to go with the sort of twiggy makeup where it's just like dots, kind of that doll-like sort of thing. This is one thing I just know to avoid when I do lipstick is making it a little too small. I took like some influence from like 1920s kind of makeup where it's just very, very small, kind of from like silent film. Again, it's one of those things, it's like I felt like it's made my face bigger. But lips is one thing that I'm still trying to work on. I love doing makeup videos and I think a lot of people seem to really enjoy them. The problem is I am so intimidated by makeup videos. I could show you what this product is, how it works, the different types of it. I need to show you how to apply it. If I can't show you how to apply it properly, I don't feel like I should make the video. Oh, okay. Yeah, I find, oh man. So let's just get the elephant in the room out of the way. This contour is the bane of my existence. And I was actually meaning to do a contour video all the way back in last December. I had all the notes ready. I still have the notes ready. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure out the shade, whether to put bronzer over it, whether to put brown contour over the more gray kind of contour. The big problem is I was using a big bushy brush kind of like this. I find that's, in my experience, it's the worst thing you can do because it's just totally muddy. It's not like it's adding definition. It's not, enhancing your bone structure or your cheek. You could argue this isn't even doing it. It's just a big brown patch. I uploaded this to Facebook like, yeah, that's me. I did that. Even my girlfriend, my girlfriend's got bad taste, but I was still sticking to the black eyebrow thing, which I didn't really understand. And this, I know for a fact, on this day of making these videos or photos, I did not shave, and you can see a gray cast. And then again, a side view of that. Oh, I got the paw print. Man. And that's probably just way too warm of a contour for me. With certain makeup products and applications, there's ones where when you do it really broad, it helps, like not being too precise. Because when you're precise, you can see a mistake a little easier. What I'm at least trying to do now is make the concentration of at least the darker parts a little more solid. So being a little more precise to avoid getting all that shade everywhere to where it's just gonna mud you out and it's not giving you the definition you need. I wanna learn how to do eye makeup as well, and I've just had a history not being able to do lip makeup properly. I'm just used to doing red lips. This is my most current makeup, I guess. You can tell I'm too scared of the eyeshadow. The lips could be better. I just look at like a John McClane video and I'm like, why can't I do this yet? So I'm trying to think right here. Yeah, again, if you're gonna do a bold eyeshadow kind of like that, it's actually not that bad. The eyebrows just can't stand up to it, basically. And again, I'm doing this thing where it's really big at the front and then it's slowly diminishing into like a little snakety snake, like these. These turned out really, really well. I sort of tried to, instead of dyeing my hair, I kind of just wanted to embrace sort of the redness that seems to come out of my hair. And this was back in like spring, so I guess this is when, man, really went to glow. Did I do anything to my hair? I swear I must have. That's crazy. It seems like in this photo, I kind of just did foundation, maybe a little bit of concealer, even though it's not that noticeable. Brows, but maybe just a tad of blush, but there's no contour here. It looks a lot more appealing because contour, it feels like it's a big mistake once you try it. And when you mix certain products, I find when you mix contour with blush, if you don't do it correctly, it could get a really gross kind of color and tone. Just doesn't end well. This photo shoot turned really good. This is like if I was back in high school as a girl, this would be like my little, put a blue backdrop there, and it's like getting her undergrad in veterinarian studies. I don't know. And then this is the same photo shoot, just in a different dress. This was the thumbnail for my first video. Yeah, I don't know why I chose not to look like this in the video. It's so cringe. But then again, like, there is always days where you kind of try something different and then it doesn't work. Like this one, I don't know what I was thinking with my eyebrows. Like I was in the thought process of like, yeah, I got Cara Delevingne eyebrows, it's gonna work, but it was not a thing. What is that? Yeah, it's just amazing like how you can miss the mark unbelievably. And then in this one, like, I gotta be honest with you, I need to learn how to do up my hair in different styles, and also just hair care in general, because sometimes you just run into that where it's like it's a ponytail, it's a gross looking ponytail. It's just like, yeah, see, like that's one where just the lighting gets off of you in a very pale way. There's something so unappealing about this. I don't know if it's the position of like my man jaw. And then again, man, I look like my sister so crazy in this one. Whoa. And see, that one actually kind of works. Like, it looks a little more like put together. That's kind of it. And I wanted to end on this because it's so jokes, but it's just important to have fun and take pictures along the way. Like when I made this photo, I didn't know how I would look at it, you know, years down the road. I was like, I'm a girl now, I can do this, I'm high on life, you know, it's a memory. I was actually a really fun memory. I was just getting my nails done and everyone was really cool at the salon. It was a cute, you know, fun moment. But just be aware that it's like, stuff like this takes practice, and I don't practice enough with the type of job I'm doing. I gotta put on a hard hat, safety glasses, a face mask. The times where I actually can practice makeup is when I'm doing videos and it's in a high stress situation. But everything's a learning process, and I think it was healthy for me to do this video, give it a try. It can be about making fun of yourself, I mean, come on. But it's also showing you like, hey, all I know is I haven't aced this technique, but I know I don't do that anymore. So I'm proud of it. But there you go. Just wanted to make kind of a fun, loosey-goosey video. But happy Halloween. Don't take it too seriously. Don't be overly too critical. Stay beautiful, everyone. Happy Halloween.